Hey, it is July 29th, and I'm just giving personal update and outlook on Bitcoin Cash. As you know, there has been some confusion amongst the population. Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin, not SegWit. Bitcoin Cash is the one that goes all the way back to 10 years. And so anything you put on there is on Bitcoin Cash. It's also doesn't charge you dollars or $20 or whatnot for fees. It was obviously, in my opinion, a divide and conquer attack. But obviously it failed. This is way too powerful, or efficient, I should say. No more talk about decentralization. We've got 1,000 altcoins, a piece of craps, and I'm still hearing, how decentralized is it? Versus Google or Bank of America, or versus, it's ridiculous. Now, having good development teams has been great, but somewhat clueless on economics. There's a small group of developers that are literally saying no liquidity, or no, what do they call it? No hodling. I kid you not. And I put it out there a couple times. They're actually serious. They're promoting, hey, POW, proof of work, go spend your coins. I'll go on the record. That is a sad state of affairs. Instead of telling the users or customers or whatnot the benefits, pleading with them, if this catches on, this mantra of no fat cats, or whatever negative thing you could say, no liquidity, it's just bad economics. The Bitcoin Cash stays where it's at, where you're able to spend and save your money. That is a good user experience. Because real life, you have variations, not black or white. You have people that are barely getting by, and you have people in the middle, save a little bit here, there, and you have rich people. You're not going to make billionaires like spend all their money, buy more cars, as fast as you can. It's ridiculous. It's such a mistake. I mean, I don't know if it's worse than the SegWit coin that capped it, but I have a feeling it's very close, because I'm going to say there's 50% wallets that are just dormant. And as soon as they get the message, they're not welcome in Bitcoin Cash. When there's a frenzy, because every CEO touts their company, and you take it with a grain of salt. But when the leaders and whatnot have a mantra the same, first of all, it's communist to tell you what to do at all. You should have a sick stomach feeling in your stomach, and just time to go. Get the reading on the wall. I'm not saying it's there yet, but plus retained earnings, like Buffett, he said, may you live until Berkshire pays a dividend. I'm saying they don't understand that. They don't understand retained value. Stocks retained earning, how it's reflected in the price of the share, and that's how miners get paid. They don't learn a little bit of economics. Don't get me wrong. Via BTC and Jihan and Bitfinex, I forget the major players over in Asia, out of the world though, that make all the actual titans that build equipment in Bitcoin since the beginning. They understand burn fees. They're trying to get in there. We just need to find developers, and if they're going to go down that hodl, just let them have their no hodl. Surprise fork with the separate from not just a fork down the road, but an actual coin that does it all. That way, the guy in Sudan or that puts away his $10. Once adoption goes out and it's fully saturates the market, then it becomes a commodity or a currency. But anything that starts, it fluctuates, whether it be Amazon and Google, anything that's part of adoption, little booms and busts. I mean, like with Bitcoin Cash, it goes back 10 years. It's really nice that every person from 5 years ago, from 7 years ago, from 10 years ago, from 3 years ago, is happy because it goes up each time. And this is reverse from currency. Currency goes up and down, but it always goes lower. This is inverse and reversed. It goes up and down, but it always ends up going higher. Kind of like real estate is the inverse of inflating the dollar. Or someone mentioned today the Big Mac index is going. Yeah, how much? I don't see that quite as the same, but no. Where all? I mean, if you don't listen to the signs, just step out of the way, until they get their stuff together. The other little test, if you don't have the time or whatnot, is see who will openly give a few little questions and problems. If they don't address them, like Core did, what I'm saying? That's the easy money. When they'll just talk to themselves and they won't openly have a Discord. There's hard and easy ones. Those are the ones that are easy to get. So anyways, just recently I'm putting out there, obviously I've been a big proponent of burn fees for 4 years trying to explain it. No one can even respond. Won't even respond. When someone doesn't have a willingness to even learn, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Be aware. That's why you trust but verify. Trust but verify. And that's this whole competition. Also, have you heard this? Compete with me. That's a new one. I've never known a CEO or even small business, anyone want more competition. I wake up in the morning. Usually it's the other way around. Monopoly's, getting rid of the competition. For obvious reasons. Redundancies will come back and kill all the goodwill. And it's a slow death, but it's a strong one. Anyways, I will continue this tomorrow. This is Jerry French saying thank you, Bitcoin.